welcome back to Medicine Tarot. I'm doing your second half of July reading here, and I have a lot to say to you. We're going to pull, while I get started, I'm just going to pull one of these Obsidian Oracle cards, and then we'll read the message later, because I prefer reading it out of the book. If you've never been here before, let's just do this reading together, and then we'll see if we want to hang out and get subscribed and all that, right? Spoon, you got the spoon, Bill. Ding. We'll get into that in a second. Leo, you're about to be blessed, right? Sun return. Attention's on you. Regardless of what you're going through, darling, there is always a bit of a lift up in your birthday season, and so that's a yay right there. But on a deeper level, in the deeper kind of DNA structure of you, you're going through somewhat of an initiation into another cycle of yourself. Are we all? Yes, absolutely. But what is really beautiful about Leo's transformation and initiation into a higher version of themselves is that Leo has this kind of let me get a card and I'll explain better. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Leo has this higher calling, right, that's coming in for them, where they're doing this weird mirror work. So whatever it is that they are missing, they're filling it up themselves, right? So all of the signs, right, cyclically, we go through these transformations. For example, Scorpio is finding it more about the relating to others. Leo is finding it more in how they fill up themselves, how they transmute their own energies. You are stuck in the Four of Cups at the current moment, yeah? That is the big theme for you. It's the coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't have. If only I could. If only I had. If only. It's this dejected feeling of not good, like not enoughness. And so even though we all kind of go through that once in a while, it's a big theme for you, Leo. The not enoughness within a relationship, within yourself, within career, within with friends, okay? So if this card was the entirety of your vibration of the energy around you, right? And everything you look at, that's exactly where you are. Even if you're not aware of it, everything you see, you're comparing to what is missing. Even you look at your car, you compare to what's missing. You look at your refrigerator, you compare to what's missing. And it's a fucking difficult energy to be in, but it is the most initiative energy the universe can give anyone, because you can't get out of it unless you become the magician. And being a magician is hard as fuck and powerful and hard AF, because we have to pull things out of the ether. You're like bloop, magic hole, and pull it out and start doing creating and transmuting. And it's not as fun as it sounds on YouTube, right? Half the time some of us don't even believe in magic, so to speak. But I hope to give you something super beautiful and powerful of an idea that you can hook into. And sometimes the way these readings work, they actually allow you to go through a mini transition within yourself that you're cells memorize and they can utilize. So hopefully, if I'm good today. So some of you might be sitting there, and by the way, it's going to be a long reading. Some of you might be sitting there and going, oh, I've been the magician before. I know all about magician energy. Perfect. I'm not saying, you have so much experience and spiritual knowledge already, but here you are. And so whatever this is for you, they're asking not for like, go reach out and talk to them or go do this and this and this. No, they're asking for like higher power. Take the magic wand. In thought, in action, in emotion. And all of it has to do with one thing and one thing only, and that is intention. So here's how I solve all your problems. Ready? Intention. You're not thinking about your intention, but you will, because you got Hangman, right? Realization, Christ consciousness. You are stuck right now, Leo. You should be stuck. You have to be stuck right now. Because if you're not stuck, hanging upside down, the blood won't rush into your head and it won't turn on the little places that it needs to turn on for you to realize the magic you have, the ability you have to transform whatever it is you need to transform. So there is a sense here in terms of a passion that you would like to pursue or a relationship that makes you feel like you don't get it. I don't have the power and I don't have the perspective. I am stuck, right? And the reason you're stuck is because you think it's because they fucked up, I fucked up, the world fucked up, I don't have enough skills, I don't have enough this. You're giving reasons to why things are they are, and looking at the tangible things. The truth is none of that is true. None of it is true. Yes, things could have gone wrong in your job or in your relationship, but none of that is true. I mean, it's not reason for you to not have the intention, pursue intention, and create what it is you want. And that's what you need to, that's what the universe is teaching you right now. And it will continue to teach you that. And if your intention is quote unquote pure or no, not pure. If your intention is specific and your words and your actions and your body and your shit, whatever, aligns with that specific intention, you're out of stuckness, sadness, loneliness, you're out of confusion, you're out of everything. You get what you want because okay. Does this sound like some long-winded explanation of how intention works? Yes. But you, my friend, and I'm a Leo moon, it's not that you've forgotten it, but there is a place in your body right now or in your life where you're not utilizing this knowledge, wisdom, and I think there's a lot of fear here too around, like, would that even work? Yeah, you're not moving forward. You're so not moving forward. You're just like, I don't even want to make you're like, I don't even want to make a choice because you don't want to deal with the consequences of either feeling like shit or failing or right? It's the whole vibe of never going to be good, never going to be good enough. But anyway, the reason this is just boom in your face, looking at you in the mirror, even though you don't maybe not see it completely, is because this is the lesson, so to speak, that unlocks a part of your power that you're not going to just use in relationships, you're going to use in literally every single day of your life. And this is the big Leo awakening, and what Uranus is bringing into, has been bringing into your life. Uranus is going to teach you to be the magician. For real. And that's it. That is technically your entire reading for the next 7 years. You're welcome. Thumbs up. Thanks. But no, it's not. This is not for everyone. This is for you. I don't know how I can. It's the alignment with intention rather than the resistance against what you don't want. Okay? Let's keep going. Perspective. I'm going to keep this one. Right. So you've been. If a lot of things may feel unfair too right now, is what I'm like seeing, feeling, hearing. It's like, oh, this is not fair. This isn't right. This should be easier, right? This should be fucking easier, or this is not gonna be easy. That's the biggest one. This is not gonna be easy. And darling, I'm sorry, but like I know it feels scary. It definitely could be around a relationship. Sorry. Yeah, it's definitely also around a relationship. But this is the point. The reason things got to the place they got is the reason why everything in your life has kind of sort of gotten into the place it's gotten. It's your biggest core lesson, Leo, is to understand that you don't have to fight. You don't have to guard yourself. You don't have to speak a bunch of truth. You don't have to do a bunch of stuff. It's the alignment with your intention and knowing that if you just speak your intention clearly, like your true intention, right? Your true core problem, even the thing that is really bothering you, the thing that you really want, you're attending to the activities you really want to do. It is like it's about full alignment with your truth. But, okay. Just a second. Right. If and when, however, right, you do that, what will happen is that your shadow self, the part of you that is hurt and toxic, the part of you that is screaming and kicking and makes you want to do bad, whatever, do drugs, I don't know. Your shadow self, right, doesn't have power over you because the pure intention cuts right through it. And this is not just like how you heal and how you go about life. This is how you, Leo, step into the future in whichever way you want. This is how you step into your full satisfaction. There's something beautiful and vibrant about you too that wants to just like soar out, Leo. Like I could feel it. It's just like you want to like charge ahead and like explode into the world and be, and you will. And you can. It's just this thing of pure intention, because I'm just saying, like, no one can say no to you when you are specific in your intention. No one can say no to you. Nobody will say no to you. And it's so relaxing and beautiful and holy even. But, okay, this is the second half of the reading, and the but. I just heard that so loud. But you're really being tested right now, and there's so much opposite friction. Why is this? Okay. There's so much opposition from the shadow in terms of who gets ranking. Who's going to get ranking? Who's going to win? You think life is about winning and losing because you are in another, lodged into another vibration. It's not about winning and losing. It's about which side you're on. Your light side or your shadow, which, listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of in shadow. There's nothing, so to speak, shadow. It's just a fucking general way to describe that area. But there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you are bad when you're there. No, it doesn't allow you to be who you really are. That's the whole point. And when you're doing that, then you're struggling more. You're fighting harder. You have to work extra hard at stuff. So right now you're in this weird inner battle between, shadow and higher self, and the battle is being mirrored to you on the outside as well. It could be within relationships and work and friendships, family, I don't know. But the point is that you don't have to go about it in the way you've been going about it. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to justify yourself. You don't have to explain or do all of these kind of drama, right? Like literally drama things, these dramatic displays of self that feel encroached upon because your shadow is invoking low self-worth, low self-confidence, low self-esteem. You don't have to do that, because what shadow doesn't know and will never know, okay? And what your higher self knows is that no one says no to you when your intention is pure and specific. I don't know what, You're not clear about your power right now. You're not clear about your power, which makes you feel more afraid of other people taking your power, which makes you feel more defensive. So you didn't do anything wrong. It's just that it's almost like that book, Why Men Love Bitches. It's like an amazing book. But it's this really interesting like difference between men and women, and she talks about like men don't like whatever. It's a silly book, but she talks about like men don't like when women bicker, and so it's that thing, because that voice of quote unquote bickering doesn't have the strength of pure intention. And if you are in your pure intention, then you're not second guessing whether you should be with a person or not, or whether you should go after this job or not, or whether you sucked and it's okay that they rejected you. You're gonna know everything. And so there's this alignment here, right? It's also, and with all of that, it's like your emotional body is aligning too with the realization of who you are. There is a synergy happening here for you. And I just want you to sit back and like with all the problems that you have, right? I want you to speak to your problems and say, all of these problems will be gone if I change my way of going about my goal. All of them will go away. And going about your goal has everything to do with self-perception and that mirror, that initiation into the magician energy, right? It's like understanding like this, it's like this. a year, let's pretend 10 years ago, this was your intention. You're like, this is my intention. And you truly believe that if you just give your intention, it's not going to do shit for you. Like, someone might be like, oh, cute, bye, right? But now the universe is allowing you to integrate this understanding, wisdom, and power of knowing that your intention, because you set it out, it is worth everything, right? It's like its own powerful house of creation. And so with that, you're able to see your negativity differently. You're able to, it's not like blah 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 blah. It's everything matters. And because everything matters, everything gets pulled back, chilled out, and beautifully specific and in line with your true self. It's how you see your ability to create the life that you want. And yes, it has everything to do with self-worth, but it's also about the worth behind your words, the worth behind an action, the worth behind inaction. And no, darling, it shouldn't be about ego and manipulation, because that's shadow. You know, scheming, that's shadow. How is that? Why is that shadow? Because they are looking to win. Whatever, right? It's looking to win. And why does someone want to win? Because they fear losing. But you cannot lose if your intention is pure and specific. This relates to everything in your life. I hope that made sense. Whoa. In the next 6-7 years, this is the only thing that's going to be coming up for you, one way or another. So, you know, you can stop watching my videos now. It's your Ace of Cups, right? And we love seeing this. And when we do tarot cards and stuff, you guys were like, oh, it's a new love. Or, oh, I'm happy. God gave me love or happy. And certainly it is that. But, boy, we can't be in this filled up, wonderful vibration of heart chakra opening, happiness, love vibe. We can't be there if we are not actually reaching to grab it. It's presented, but we have to reach to grab it. The problem that you've been having is that you don't feel like reaching to grab it even allows you to grab it, because you cut off your own arm and your own power before you even get close. Or maybe you grab it, but you can't hold it, it shakes, it falls. Now you're realizing that that is a shadow part of you. I don't know how to say it better. And that it is the only reason all of that happened, and you were proved wrong, and you were working really hard to hold on to something, is because you weren't coming from a specific, pure place of intention. What intention does my word have? What intention does my action have? Right? You can have it all. Like, it's so clear. And so you're being initiated into this practice now. You're starting to practice. And if you just went through something really hard, you went through like, holy fuck, whatever, welcome. You've been initiated into having to learn this skill so that you can have everything you want. It's kind of like a weird final level for you. It's a fine-tuning of your true power, or of your true magician energy. It's fucking sick. Okay? I love you guys so fucking much. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and bringing your energy to this table and this reading